Hey, how's everyone tonight?
Yeah!
I'm the only other Jew here tonight, so I got a lot to do. Actually, my name's Galkin. I'm white, middle-aged, I'm Jewish, and there are no other comics like me at all. Actually, I'm kind of unique. I'm a Jewish Texan, actually. I was born in Texas. My dad was in the military, drafted to Fort Hood. I was born there. It was actually 4 trailers pushed together. So I'm some kind of white trailer trash, but my dad is a dentist, so because he's a dentist, I have all my teeth. You ever go to the post office and see the FBI's most wanted list? Anybody? Anybody?
Yeah.
Go in there, the 10 most wanted list, it's picture of the bad guy, his bad guy name, and then his bad guy nickname. If I ever get on the 10 most wanted list, what's going to happen is you're going to see me, my picture, my bad guy nickname, Mr. Bad Guy, and it's going to say that I was born in Texas, so I'm sure with my very Texas accent, it'll very help you recognize me. Being born in Texas and being Jewish, on the 8th day, anybody know about this thing called circumcision?
Yeah.
If you're Jewish, on the 8th day, they cut off half your dick. It happens, what can I say? Well, in Texas, it's supposed to be done by a special rabbi called a moil. And in Texas, there are no moils, there are no rabbis, and definitely no Jews. So my parents had to fly one out all the way from New Jersey, because they were from New Jersey originally. After he flies all the way out there, does his job and everything else, I guess I gave him a good tip, but to this day, I still feel a little bit crooked. He must have been a little bit tired. Anybody married? Divorced, married? Well, I'm married.
Whoa!
Mark's a therapist. No? Not married? Divorce is good. Good divorce is good. Divorce good.
Yeah.
Divorce, married, divorce. Twice divorced, even better.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Unfortunately, when you're Jewish and you get married, you can never get divorced. It's just too expensive. Anyway, my wife's a therapist. If you ever lived with a therapist, it's like, or married to a therapist, it's like having therapy happen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
How many couches do you have?
One big couch is, it's a Jewish thing, I guess. But being married to a therapist is like Sigmund Freud with breasts. My wife is a therapist. She works in a mental hospital, and they have this thing called HIPAA. Everybody heard this HIPAA law,
Yeah.
Well, the HIPAA law says you can't share any information about other clients. Any time a celebrity goes in for any kind of therapy or any kind of drug rehab, they usually get fired because they usually go to the press and tell about this special person who's not supposed to be in therapy, who's in therapy. Well, my wife's supposed to be nothing at all about anything she does. And it's being filmed, so you can see I didn't fuck the joke up, Joan. That was for her. But, because she's not supposed to say anything, it's HIPAA, But I'm sure everybody at the whole place knows everything about my personal sex life, because there's no HIPAA between us. We bought our house from some very, very religious Christians. They homeschooled their kids. Because they didn't want to have them go to public schools with all the sinners. They had 2 girls. There were crosses and crucifixes all over the house. I even think there was a picture of the Pope, and he said that his house is blessed by the Pope. When I'm home watching TV, I just put a new DVD in from Netflix, and she storms down the stairs and goes, "You're in big trouble." And I go, "Well, what did I do this time?" You're in big trouble, and I didn't do anything. She goes then, grabs a chair from the kitchen, puts it next to the kitchen cabinets, climbs up on the chair, climbs up on the kitchen cabinets, reaches up on top between the kitchen cabinets and the ceiling, and pulls down Cumsuckers number 2 above the kitchen cabinet. And I look at her, I go, "I have no idea, that's not mine." I go, I tell her it's not mine, but she goes, "This has to be yours, because it can't be mine. It's not the kids, and it's definitely not the Catholics who bought the house from." And I said, "Well, it's not mine. Don't, all my porn I get on the internet. I've never bought a DVD. I never bought a VHS. These were VHS things. They had all dust and everything all on top of them." I take a look at them, and I see the copyright dates, and thank God the copyright dates were before we ever moved into the house. So I said, it had to be the Cackles, because it wasn't us. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Yeah, Mike.